with you, Dick, because this is the problem of compelled speech. The idea that the government or your employer or anyone...
Those are two very different things.
Well, still, should not be able to force you to practice speech with which you disagree. Now, this is a very interesting topic because it goes back to the history of our country. Obviously, some people are saying, yes, just wear the jersey.
Yeah.
But is this not unlike the famous baking of the gay cake? You must make a cake in support of gay marriage.
No, it's not the same.
I think it's a little, there's some similarities.
What are you getting paid for? To be a hockey player and wear whatever.
Yeah, but like, why should you, just because you're a hockey player, if they come out and they're like, we want you to wear a jersey that says praise Allah, couldn't you be like, well, I'm a little uncomfortable with that.
Shut the fuck up and put it on. That's what we're doing. So what do you have, like you get hired at Disneyland to wear the Mickey Mouse suit and you're like, well, actually the fucking Mickey Mouse suit doesn't fit with my religious sensibilities. So I'm just going to walk around with no head. Is that cool?
I understand the argument that you're making that maybe as part of an organization you have to follow the beliefs and spirit of that organization.
No, you just have to put it on. Put the fucking jersey on. Say whatever you want.
I would say that I think it is an infringement of your free speech right. I don't think employers should be forcing people to wear a Black Lives pin or a pride flag or any of it.
What kind of employers?
I mean, I can understand.
What do you think? You go to Applebee's and everyone's wearing sweatpants? Because, like, well, you know, that's the slacks where...
That's a professionality thing. That's a unit. This is not a professionality. You can be a professional and not wear a gay shirt on your fucking...
Gay shit sells. What do you mean? It sells. If you go into a lawyer's office and he's wearing sweatpants, you're like, I don't trust you. You go to a hockey game and they got gay shit all over everything. You're like, yeah, I'm fucking... honey, my wife loves all the gay shit.
I will say, if anyone in the audience wants to find a way to get us these pride jerseys, I would wear that every day.
No, hockey jerseys are expensive.
They are. They're like 100, 200 bucks.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to bring up some other famous compelled speech cases.
Okay.
In fact, the Supreme Court's decision in West Virginia State Board of Education versus Barnett from 1943 is a classic example of the compelled speech doctrine at work. In that case, the court ruled that a state cannot force students to stand, salute the flag, or recite the Pledge of Allegiance. That's one of my classic problems. Another example of compelled speech. It is the government. You're right.
Oh, well, yeah.
So there are some tricky business there. The court also ruled in Woolley versus Maynard in 1977 that state officials cannot punish a man for covering up the motto "Live Free or Die" on his license plate. So that's also very interesting.
Yeah.
Because they're forcing you to agree with this government. Now, obviously, you're right.
That shit all over license plates.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look, it's a flag.
Save the children. Get the Save the Children license plate.
Yeah, and put like kill, people that I can't say on it. That's a good license plate.
Well, there's been the reverse where certain groups have said we want a Confederate flag license plate on behalf of the daughters of the Confederacy, and they said no.
Whatever. Sure.
Well, they wouldn't let them have it. I will say one of the more interesting ones I found out about was Johans versus Livestock Marketing Association from 2005, in which the court ruled that the government could force beef producers to fund beef advertisements. So you ever see those ads on TV where it's like beef, it's what's for dinner?
Yeah.
If you have, if a cattle ranch or you're a beef farmer, you are forced to subsidize the government's promotion of beef in the marketplace, which to me sounds
beef is fucked.
Like
beef is really fucked.
How so?
They stop like local farmers from producing beef to sell directly. They just won't. There's so many, like, they make it so expensive for them to just...
With regulations or something?
Yeah, and they just don't allow it.
Because what, they want to keep the price of beef high?
Because they just get money from these fucking criminals.
The beef producers?
Yeah. They all pile their money in.
Dick, we've gone after a lot of people on this show.
Yeah.
Don't go after the beef council. We can't take that fight. We don't got the money for that fight.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
They'll break our fucking knees.
So what, you think Kaepernick, like, kneeling at the national anthem, you think that's fine? And he couldn't just be fired? You have to think about that.
I gotta think about it. I think it's stupid.
Yeah.
I think honestly, the worst thing
Which
that
part is stupid about
all
it?
of it's stupid.
All of it.
Yes.
Like kneeling.
The worst
for
thing
black
that ever happened to
people.
sports was when the government said, we're going to give you a bunch of money to do all these patriotic displays to try and get people hyped for the military,
Yeah.
which I think started around like 2000. Because originally the Pledge of Allegiance, teams were not on the field for that, if you remember.
Now they have to sit there
And then they had to
pretend
come out and
cry.
go like, yeah, the troops, man, the fucking troops, man. They did that during the halftime show for what's that guy who got killed by friendly fire in Iraq?
if I get too drunk. Oh, Pat Tillman?
Yeah, Pat Tillman.
Oh, God. I
They were
wish there
jerking
was
off for
I
that
wish I
guy.
could meet him in hell and kick him in the balls. And then I wish I could meet the guy that shot Pat Tillman in hell. Is he still alive?
The guy who shot Pat Tillman?
Yeah. Is he still alive?
He's probably still
I would love to
alive.
find him and suck his cock and swallow his cum. If I could find the guy who killed Pat Tillman.
Hold on.
What?
This is another thing that we're going to get in trouble.
What do you mean?
You
'Cause
want-
I'm gay?
No, because why do you want to celebrate the guy who killed Pat? Stop it.
Pat Tillman?
This is worse than what I... this
Because
is-
Pat
yeah.
Tillman was like
A traitor?
He was like a poster boy for.
Yeah,
well,
but he
first
didn't
of all,
want
dumb.
to be. He,
No, he quit.
well, I
He
guess
voluntarily
he
went.
voluntarily joined. But then didn't he get there and he said this sucks?
Okay, yes, but that's no. Saying it sucks when you're already in is not. That doesn't wash away the sin for me.
People got sold a bill of goods during that whole Iraq thing, man.
Yeah, making mistakes, making wrong thinking should be punished by death. It doesn't matter if you think you're wrong, you're just a more emboldened,
I don't know if
dumb
I-
person.
I don't know if I'm on. I don't know if I'm
No
there
one
with-
is on board with what I'm saying because everyone is afraid of being wrong and
Yeah.
they just want to be whatever all the time and they think everyone has this agreement like, well, if you're
Yes.
wrong, you can just say it and you're fine. No,
You can,
Wrong.
I think you can fairly say Pat Tillman, allowed himself to be propaganda for the war effort.
Yeah,
and maybe
death.
realized
Yeah.
too late that happened.
yes.
I don't think you should say, and I want to blow the guy who killed
I don't care.
him
I'll do it.
by accident on the battlefield because they
How do we know it's by accident? Maybe he was just annoying. Maybe he got paid by the government to do it to
Well,
shut Pat
this
Tillman up.
problem has
All I
gone
know
off
is
the
I'll suck
rails.
his cock.
Jesus fucking Christ. Well, for those of you out there who maybe think that you working for an organization, you should not be forced to go along with every initiative that your employer decides upon.
They're selling seats though. Like the Christ shit is more annoying than the Jersey shit. Like,
Yeah.
can you guys all wear this gay jersey stuff? Like we're selling.
I think I can say that the justification of my God makes me hate gay people. I'm like, yeah, well, that's stupid. But I personally object to that jersey because it's got the shitty pride flag on it, which I've discussed on many times is a fucking crime against graphic design. And the fact that we keep fucking adding triangles to it, like it's going to get better.
Funny.
It's not funny. It's horrendous. It's like literally, it's the problem I talked about the last week where I'm like, minorities just keep asking for stuff.
Man, it's transphobic. that
And
you're saying
nobody
this
can
shit.
just say, I think we got a pretty good pride flag already. I don't think we
Nah.
got to add more shit to it.
Dude, that's transphobic.
You're right. Put 1,000 more triangles on
You
it.
watch a lot of hockey,
No, I like hockey.
so you just you just want this hockey guy to be able to not wear a jersey.
I can empathize with the
what
desire.
about Kylie Irving that didn't want to get vaccinated? What do you think about that?
It's not speech.
Oh fuck!
Stop it. Stop with this.
Him linking to that anti-Semitic black
Yeah,
Israelite thing.
That's more interesting. That is worth
Are you
discussing.
pro or against Jews?
Well, I'm pro-Jews for the most part. The
He got suspended for that shit.
yes, the punishment was obscene for what he did.
What do you think the punishment should have been?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
about the vaccine thing?
The vaccine. Look, they can say we have data that we need to keep a healthy league, and we don't want other people to get sick. And if you're on it, there's health regulations for anything. If a boxer doesn't make the weight class, they don't let him box for fun. It's a
Not
safety
because of the
issue.
health. It's not a safety issue. It's because no one wants to see a 500-pound guy box a girl. It's not a safety issue.
Sports have regulations for safety. There's certain things the athletes have to adhere to. That's not a matter of free speech.
So compelled speech is bad, but compelled injecting shit into your body is fine.
it's not compelled. You cannot do it.
But then you're unemployed.
You're still employed once
Fucking
the health crisis is over. You get to come back.
Well, once the gay crisis is over.
Well, that's never going to be over, buddy. So that's one you better make a decision quick. My problem, Dick, is compelled speech. Vote it up.